Imagine disappearing into a cave so hidden that it's not even on any map. A group of friends, full of hope and courage, ventured inside, only to vanish without a trace. Strange noises, mysterious markings, and shifting tunnels turned their adventure into a nightmare. What secrets did the cave hold? Were they trapped, or was something else at play? Every step they took led deeper into darkness, and no one knew if they would ever return. Don't miss this chilling story of mystery, fear, and the unknown that will keep you on the edge of your seat. Watch closely, because once you hear what happened, you'll never look at caves the same way again. The cave in a remote part of the world. There was a cave that no one had ever seen on any map. This cave was hidden deep inside a thick forest, surrounded by tall trees and rough hills. Locals spoke about it in whispers, calling it mysterious and dangerous. No one knew how big it was or what was inside, because it was never explored. The entrance to the cave was small and hard to find. It looked like just another hole in the ground, covered by stones and bushes. But once inside, the cave opened up into dark tunnels that went deep underground. The air was cold and damp, and strange sounds echoed inside. Some said the cave was cursed, while others thought it was just a natural wonder. Despite its secrecy, a few brave explorers decided to enter the cave. They wanted to discover its secrets and map it out for the world. But what they didn't know was that this cave was different from any other. It held mysteries that no one could explain, and it was about to change their lives forever. The cave, hidden from maps and eyes, was the beginning of a story full of fear, hope, and unanswered questions. What happened inside would shock everyone who heard about it. The group who decided to explore the cave was made up of 5 friends. They were all adventurous and curious. Each had their own reason for joining the journey. There was Mark, the leader, who loved discovering new places. Sarah was the photographer, eager to capture every moment. James was the navigator, skilled at reading maps and finding paths. Lena was the medic, ready to help if anyone got hurt. And Tom was the storyteller, always ready to share their adventure with the world. They planned the trip carefully. They packed food, ropes, flashlights, and first aid kits. None of them believed the rumors about the cave being cursed or dangerous. They thought it would be a fun and exciting adventure. Before entering, they promised each other to stay close and watch out for one another. Everyone was excited and full of energy. They didn't know what awaited them inside the cave, but their courage pushed them forward. This group of friends was about to face the unknown, and their bond would be tested like never before. What they found inside would change everything. The journey into the cave began on a bright morning. The group walked through thick forests, climbing over rocks and crossing small streams. The path was rough and narrow, but their spirits were high. After a few hours, they finally found the cave entrance, hidden behind a curtain of vines and moss. Inside, the air was cool and dark. Their flashlights barely lit the way as they stepped into the tunnel. The walls were wet and slippery, and strange echoes bounced off the stone. They moved carefully, marking their path with chalk so they wouldn't get lost. As they went deeper, the cave opened into large chambers with strange rock formations. Some parts were so narrow they had to crawl, and others dropped steeply into darkness. The deeper they went, the quieter it became, until only the sound of their footsteps filled the air. The group felt a mix of excitement and nervousness. They knew they were far from the outside world, and every step took them closer to the cave's secrets and its dangers. What they didn't expect was how quickly the cave would change their journey forever. The mystery as the group went deeper into the cave, strange things began to happen. Their flashlights flickered, and strange noises echoed through the tunnels. Whispers, footsteps, and sometimes a low, distant humming. The walls seemed to shift, as if the cave was alive and moving. They found strange markings on the rocks, symbols that no one could understand. The air grew colder, and a thick mist started to fill some chambers, making it hard to see. The path they had marked began to disappear, confusing their sense of direction. Then, without warning, one of the friends noticed something odd. Footprints that were not theirs, fresh and leading further inside. It was as if someone or something else was in the cave with them. This was no ordinary cave. It was filled with mysteries that defied explanation. The group realized they were not just explorers anymore. They were part of a story much bigger and darker than they had ever imagined. What secrets did the cave hold, and would they ever find their way out? The search when the group didn't return as planned. Their families and friends grew worried. Days passed with no word from them. Local authorities organized a search team to find the missing explorers. The search team faced the same dangers: the thick forest, rough hills, and the hidden cave entrance. They used ropes, flashlights, and maps, but the cave remained a puzzle. No signs of the group were found at the entrance, and inside, the tunnels seemed endless. Volunteers joined the search, hoping for a miracle. Helicopters flew above, scanning the area, while rescue dogs sniffed the forest floor. But the cave seemed to swallow all traces, as if hiding its secrets deep inside. The more they searched, the more people wondered. What happened to the group inside the cave that wasn't on any map? The mystery grew bigger with every passing day, turning the search into a desperate race against time. The clues during the search. Rescuers found some small clues that gave hope. Near the cave entrance, they discovered a broken flashlight and some torn pieces of clothing. Inside the forest, footprints were spotted but disappeared quickly in the mud. Later, a small backpack was found hanging on a tree branch, with a water bottle and a map, though the map showed no signs of the hidden cave. These clues suggested the group had at least entered the cave but got lost or trapped inside. Strange symbols were also found carved on rocks near the cave. Experts were called to study them, but no one could explain their meaning. Some believed these were warnings left by others who had been inside before. Every clue raised more questions than answers. The mystery of the cave and the missing friends deepened, making the search and the story even more puzzling. What really happened inside that dark, unmapped cave? The truth. After weeks of searching, a shocking truth began to emerge. Some hikers reported hearing faint voices and seeing strange lights near the cave entrance late at night. This made rescuers believe the missing group was still alive, trapped deep inside. Later, rescuers found a hidden chamber with signs of recent human activity: footprints, small fires, and food wrappers. It seemed the group had managed to survive for some time but couldn't find a way out. The cave's mysterious nature, with its shifting tunnels and hidden chambers, had trapped them. Sadly, despite all efforts, the group was never fully rescued, and their disappearance remains one of the greatest mysteries. The cave, not on any map, kept its secrets safe. Their story is a chilling reminder of nature's power and the unknown dangers that lie hidden just beyond our reach. What happened inside will continue to puzzle explorers for years to come. Thank you for watching this gripping story of disappearance and mystery inside a cave no one had ever seen on a map. If you found this video fascinating, hit that subscribe button so you never miss our deep dives into unsolved mysteries. What do you think really happened to the group? Was it nature, a hidden danger, or something beyond explanation? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your theory might be the key to unlocking this mystery. And don't miss our next video. He went exploring. The camera footage was found months later. Coming soon! Stay curious and stay safe on your adventures!